Hey beautiful people, welcome to Warrior Wisdom Wednesdays.
Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading for us today, guys, for today's Warrior Wisdom Wednesdays, to give you guys some insight in terms of the energies that we're navigating through today. And it couldn't have come at a better time, guys, because the moon is now in Pisces today. Okay, so I hope you guys are having an awesome day today, BTW. Before I do forget to say and mention, but if it's not such a great day for you today, just really take this as an opportunity to let some of the energy dissipate. Okay, work through whatever is at the surface of that and gradually work your way down into the depth of yourself to be able to gain some perspective and clarity. Okay, because the moon, like I mentioned, guys, I'm going to get straight into it today because just so you guys know, I film all of these videos for you guys on Mondays, but I can feel the energy of Wednesday already, and I can tell that it's going to be a big and massive transit for us, guys. What I can see, because Wednesday's a day of Mercury, and the fact that Mercury is actually in retrograde at the minute, we're going to be navigating through a lot of the energy for that space. With the situation for today, so Pisces is a mutable sign. It's also our 12th house. When I say it's a mutable sign, if you think about what mutable means, it's all about being changeable, adaptable. So it's all about, changing the dynamics of what's going on in the unseen realms and the subconscious mind, because that's what Pisces represents. It represents the 12th house. Pisces is actually ruled by Neptune as well, which is all about dreams, and you will be able to get a lot of insights through your dreams at the minute, because I want to say this to you. When we dream, it's just our subconscious taking a walk outside of our body. Okay, it's just our conscious mind going for a walk outside of our body, but it's happening within the subconscious intellect of our avatar. So a lot of the times when we do remember our dreams, it is worth kind of like maybe keeping a dream journal or just making a journal in general of some of the notes that you've kind of been able to receive from your dreams, because it may not make sense to you in the there and now of the situation, but it may actually give you some insight into something that shows up later on in your experience, and then you'll be like, oh, my guides actually warned me about it maybe like 2 months ago in that dream. And it's also an opportunity to give you an insight into what's going on in the subconscious realms of your avatar. The subconscious is basically the consciousness of yourself that is connected to the subtle energies, to the ethereal realms. The conscious mind is our knowing awareness. So the conscious mind is the things that we see, the way that we perceive things, all of that stuff, right? But the subconscious mind are the things that we don't see. It's the things that we feel. It's the things that we are unaware of at a conscious level. We have to be willing to go within the subconscious mind to be able to become consciously aware. So again, that's stuff that I do. If you guys are interested in shadow working, that is a big tool. The way that I do shadow working as well, it's not, I guess I utilize a lot of inner child healing process to navigate through it. So it's not your average shadow working stuff, but it does give a person an opportunity to be able to become consciously aware of their experience and become the victor of their story instead of a victim of the circumstances that they're dealing with. What I would say as well, the actual organs that are being impacted by today's moon transit. So we've got the feet, toes, and pineal glands. Okay, so this is letting me know that we're going through third eye activation. So there's some forgiveness that's going to be showing up. So if there's anything that you've been navigating through, I want to say for the last 5 to 7 days, there may be opportunities of forgiveness that shows up. Why I said opportunities is because on surface it may not feel like an opportunity. You may still be a little bit bitter about some things that you're still kind of navigating your way through, as far as the role that you played in the experience and how you can do differently and how you can do better for yourself moving forward. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair, guys. My hair is actually wet. I washed my hair, so I'm just trying to like make sure that it stays detangled. Natural hair life, don't worry about it. But yes, guys, I do hope that you guys are able to really take this as an opportunity to be open to whatever shows up as really an opportunity for you to forgive. Because even though on surface it may seem like you're mad, even though on surface it may seem like you're bitter, the reality is you're just hurt. And if you can go beneath that bitterness, you can effectively communicate the things that you're actually hurt about, versus you just wanting to sit in being bitter, because that's not the true reflection of what's taking place. Okay, with this third eye shift that's going to be taking place as well, if you're able to go through a process of this forgiveness, because sometimes when we're holding on to things, we're blocking our blessings, and sometimes we can't effectively see anything else because we're utilizing our third eye to take so much of our time to look at what the people did or didn't do. And if we can take an opportunity to let go of that, we actually clear some space for our third eye to be able to show us what's going on in our trajectory long term, as far as the timelines that are being created for ourselves. So utilize this as an opportunity to understand that forgiveness isn't necessarily for the person, but it's for yourself, so that you can be open to the timeline of the trajectory that will best see you benefit from the reality of that situation. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you guys. I talk in riddles all the time because my guides speak through me and they talk to me in riddles. So I know what you guys are going through, trust me. Let's just go ahead and have a little look and see what's going on for us, guys. I actually want to just shuffle the cards for a second and make sure that it's like completely clear energies for us going into this space. What is the divine guidance spirit for my life warriors for today, Wednesday, the 6th of November? What do they need to know? Okay, so there has been a lack of balance in the past. We haven't been effectively moderating our energy, time, resources, emotions. In fact, considering that we're going through a process of forgiveness. So it's easy for us to say that the other person is to blame for the entire experience, but what part did we play in it? Were we too emotionally available? Or was it a situation that we weren't necessarily moderating our time and we're just mad because we didn't take an opportunity to say no and we really meant no? We said yes instead. What I can see in the present moment is that there's definitely some codependency that's going to be taking place. There's definitely going to be some creative blocks that is going to be taking place because of codependency. So you may not be as productive as you usually are because you're sort of stuck in a place where your heart is trying to give you an opportunity to have a breakthrough. But if you hold on to it, you'll have a breakdown. So do just bear that in mind, guys. But there's definitely some codependency that's kind of like showing up based on the energies of today. And moving forward, I can see that, you know, it's almost like whoever we're navigating through the situation with, they're going to be very aggressive, very demanding of our time, of our energy, of our emotional attachment to them if we're trying to break away from that codependent reality and circumstances for ourselves. So do just bear that in mind. Or you may be the one that's being aggressive. You may be the one that's demanding what you feel that you worth, but there's a way to be able to communicate these things, guys. Do not forget, okay? Let's just have a little look and see what's actually taking place for us, guys, because I can see that there's been a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of depressive thoughts, anxiety, overload based on the past situations. And as we navigate through the present moments of these codependency, we will definitely be challenged. But the challenge of it is to stay grounded. The challenge of it is to basically really give ourselves an opportunity to plant seeds that are worth, you know, nurturing moving forward. I can see that, you know, there will be some emotional insecurities that will be triggered as we move forward with the situation. So just be mindful how you navigate through the scope of whatever's transpiring. Okay, guys? What is the divine guidance spirit for my life warriors for today, Wednesday, the 6th of November? Okay, guys, so the egos are going to be bruised, guys. There's a fall from grace. Egos are going to be bruised, which means that people are going to be very egotistical, basically. So just be mindful of that, guys. You know, it's okay to have a plan. It's okay to want to prepare for your future. It's okay to want to actually plan ahead. But how you do so, do you want to do so coming across as a prude, or do you want to do so coming across as a light bearer, you know, because I can see that there's definitely going to be a lot of egotism. Egos are going to be bruised because we're sort of speaking like perspective to perspective, because really that's all the ego is. This is my perspective. No, this is my perspective. We need to take an opportunity to have heart-to-heart conversations at this time so that we can speak about some of the things that we're becoming clear and aware of in terms of what's transpiring in our subconscious mind, okay? Because Spirit's giving us an opportunity to break free from the depression that we've been feeling from, you know, just being emotionally unsure and insecure and, you know, emotionally manipulated or manipulative. We're literally just getting an opportunity to do so. And a lot of it seems as though a lot of the plans that, you know, we are really just being egotistical about is the fact that we want to basically be able to like find some self-sufficiency. We want to basically just make sure that our work circumstances are secure. And we want to basically just really look towards making sure that our financial circumstances are actually something that we're comfortable with as well. So speak on that, okay? Speak on those things. Speak on the fact that you want to be able to be self-sufficient in the future versus you being like, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Because if you go into a process of attacking the person that's coming in to help you work through this cycle of forgiveness, you're going to go through a process of being attacked back, because they're going to be defensive naturally. It's just the way that it works, because you're projecting a negative energy, so they're going to naturally go into defense mode. It's their own protection, okay? So do just bear that in mind, guys. But I'm gonna love you guys and leave it there for you guys. As per usual, beloveds, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. And if you guys haven't already done so, definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio. That way you guys can connect with me for a personal reading, shadow work, mentorship, whatever else you need. Just check out the link in the bio and you guys will get access to me on all my other social media channels as well. Okay, beloveds? I will see you guys in the next video. As per usual, God bless and Ashe. Mwah.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.